everyone. My name is Lydia, and I'm happy to be here on stage today to talk about skills that empower engineers to drive business impact. These skills are inspired by the concept of being a product-minded engineer. Product-minded engineers are engineers that have a strong interest in the product itself. Why should engineers care about the product? Well, we are living in a competitive business world, and companies need to build products and offer services that fulfill different needs. They need to meet the need of the customer, they need to align with the business objectives, they need to be functional using available technology. And technology is at core of innovation and enables operational efficiency. And engineers like you and me are creating and applying this technology. Now, I would love to take you on a journey to fill this toolbox with 5 key skills. These 5 key skills enable engineers to shape a product end to end. These 5 key skills are user centricity, business acumen, data-driven decision-making, continuous learning, and cross-functional communication. I will walk you through each skill. I will tell you what it means, why it matters, and how to apply it. So, the first skill that we'll put in our toolbox is user centricity. User centricity puts the user at the center and considers their behaviors and preferences. It can enhance customer retention, loyalty, and satisfaction. So, the way how I did it is, in order to understand the user and put myself into their shoes, I just tried out the product by myself and wanted to experience how it feels to use this product. Also, in order to get direct feedback, I have asked users proactively how they are feeling about this application, and I also observed them how they interact. In order to expand my knowledge in UI and UX, I interacted with product designers and asked what matters most to them. I wanted to get an understanding to be able to balance usability with technical feasibility. Also, I have done a rotation into customer service and into operations to understand firsthand what are the customer pain points, and also to get more ideas on how to understand efficiency improvements. So, the second skill we're gonna put in our toolbox is called business acumen. So, business acumen covers main financial and business operational concepts. It can help to identify features and also risks from a wider perspective. So I find it very useful to understand the business model. How is revenue generated? Is the business profitable? Is the business in a growth path or in a stabilizing path? Then another very important aspect is, as engineers, to interact with business stakeholders directly, and also to interact with product managers. This enabled me to understand their perspective and also their needs. And one thing that is very, very important is it enabled me to create a network outside of engineering. When suggesting features, I really like to link the expected outcome to higher level business objectives and also to estimate the financial gain. This makes it way easier to gain buy-in. When outages are happening, it helped me to identify key improvements and the actual damage by understanding the financial loss associated with it. Now, the third skill that we will put into our toolbox is data-driven decision-making. Data-driven decision-making uses data to make informed decisions. It helps to make more accurate, objective, and effective decisions. When creating features, it helped me to already think about the metrics I like to capture so that I can store required data from the beginning. Based on the stored data, I think about what's the optimal way to visualize this data in order to let data tell a story. And once data is visualized, it helped me to measure the impact of the created feature, which then also supports this iterative approach to software development. And to discuss best practices and gain more knowledge, I interact with data analysts. The fourth skill that we'll put into our toolbox is continuous learning. Continuous learning is driven by this curiosity to gain knowledge and to develop new skills. It can help to improve and stay relevant. Very important, staying up to date with technological advances, to be able to choose the right tool for the right task. Visiting conferences like LeadDev or meetups is another great way to be exposed to ideas or insights. Personally, I really like to learn about concepts, earn certificates, and then I apply my learnings in the day-to-day. It's also fun to engage in conversations with like-minded people to understand their point of view and to come to new conclusions. The fifth and last skill that we will put into our toolbox is cross-functional communication, which is the ability to exchange ideas with different functions of an organization. It can improve collaboration, complex problem solving, and alignment. Here, very, very important as well, as engineers, I had to adapt my communication to non-technical audience, to not overwhelm them with details that don't matter. But still, I need to have developed the ability to get my key points across. Also, wanting to influence the wider organization, at some point it's like a combination of different skills that I explained before in order to be heard and understood. And having this network established and being able to link these ideas to business gains, it makes it also way easier to advocate for engineering needs. I find it also very useful to share knowledge from the engineering perspective in order to establish a common understanding. Let's recap. We have 5 skills added to our toolbox. user centricity, business acumen, data-driven decision-making, continuous learning, and cross-functional communication. And now, I would like to invite all of you to take this toolbox to your teams. Think about what skills your team members have already mastered, what skills your team members can improve on, and reflect on ways how your team members can apply them in the day-to-day. Thank you very much for your attention. I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my knowledge with you. Enjoy the rest of the conference.